going on, everybody? Welcome back to the shop. We are doing some upgrades on the Silverado today. We are going to put a new set of fog light assemblies in. One of mine is broken. Truck slid off the road during an ice storm and kind of tweaked the bumper, but it ended up cracking the housing. But anyway, I purchased a set of fog light housings, full assemblies off eBay. So let me show you what I've got going on with them. The brand is DNA Motoring. That's kind of the part number right there. And I got the broken one off, and I'm going to do kind of a comparison. Here's the brand new one that I just got. So, you know, relatively solid. I mean, these were inexpensive. I think like 30 bucks for the set or something like that. Here's the original OEM GM style, and it broke off a tab right there at the light. Cracked the housing back there. But so anyway, the only reason I knew this thing was broken is I was driving, the fog lights on, and kind of does this number right here, and your whole light shakes and everything. But kind of want to do a side-by-side comparison on these. They do look pretty much the same body-wise. I think there's a little bit more reinforcing right in here. On this side, they kind of have standoffs on both sides on the factory. These are just kind of quick molded. I do feel like that this material is a lot stouter than this material. Just being that, you know, OEM, that just feels a lot harder than this right here. As for the backside and the bulbs and everything, like I said, I mean, you can see the webbing, the factory GM webbing versus the not so factory webbing. Just everything about the GM ones, they're a whole lot beefier, a little bit stouter. So like I said, though, we're talking about a $35 set of fog light assemblies versus however much one of these cost brand new, if you can find them. This cat eye body style truck is parts are starting to get a lot harder to find. So anyway, definitely think the GM one definitely is a lot more robust, a little bit stouter, probably going to be a lot better. But like I said, $35, really. So anyway, pretty simple to get these off. I mean, you kind of got to contort yourself a little bit. There's two 10mm head bolts that hold these things in place. They are captured into the actual main metal bar of the bumper. So basically, it's just pop the harness out for the light bulb and pop out those two bolts, and they drop out and go back in. And I'll kind of give you a heads up, a little bit of a, not necessarily a heads up, but kind of set this thing up, and you can watch a install on these and see what you think. Okay, so we've got the fog lights installed in the truck and everything, and here's what they look like. So they actually match the tops and bottoms finally. But one thing I don't like is I don't like the color that they light up. Let me show you. So as you can see, they are yellow, and my headlights kind of have they're like a 6000K, but I'm gonna change those out. So I don't actually use fog lights a tremendous amount of time. I don't know why. I don't actually drive this truck a lot anyway. But I do want my fog lights to work, not shake, and at least match my headlights. And I kind of showed you the difference of, you know, what my LED headlights look like versus the bulbs that came in those fog light housings did. So what I ended up doing is I procured a set of fog lights, the H10s from Amazon, and this is what I got in the package. So these are an LED H10. I have no idea how well they're going to work, but I will put one in and kind of do a comparison between like left to right side, you know, and we'll go from there. All right, that made a tremendous amount of difference in the way the truck looked. I'm really happy with those fog lights. I think those things were like 17 bucks on Amazon. I'll find the link and post it, what I bought. But anyway, I want to show y'all something else on these headlights, or the fog light assemblies. This is my factory fog light assembly. This is off the driver's side, wasn't broken or anything. One of the complaints I always had with these is it rattles. They move around a lot. I mean, as you can see, they should be pretty firm and not move a lot. So the best I can tell is that bushing, adjuster, backing piece, whatever you want to call that, I think just over time these things just wear out and they create a little bit of wiggle. So you know, nothing actually wrong with this. I don't know if you can find those pieces, but I may hang on to this light because it's not damaged or broken, and you know, have a backup. But I may see if I can procure that little piece right there. But all in all, pretty much wraps up the fog light assembly on the Silverado. I mean, as you can tell, it looks a whole lot better. All the lights kind of match. Nothing's all dingy and faded yellow and whatnot. And anyway, guys, I do appreciate y'all sticking with me. I know my uploads come kind of really spaced out, but due to the constraints of work and family time and things of that nature, finding content that's appealing to people, that's kind of the trick. I don't want to saturate the market with what's everybody's already doing. So little helpful things here and there, I like it. But those people who do follow me and do stick with me, I do appreciate your support. It doesn't go unnoticed. But anyway, I've got some projects coming up. I'm going to be doing a cluster repair on a Chevy SSR. Yes, the yellow SSR is coming back, the one I did headers on. So we'll take some video with that thing. We'll get the gauge cluster fixed. I'll show you what all I'm going to do. And these things aren't actually as hard to do as you would think. I actually put new stepper motors in the cluster on the Silverado. I don't know if anybody's actually seen that yet, so we'll go take a look. I went with a set of red gauges, added the temp gauge on here. Let's see if this thing will even light up. I don't have my keys on me. kind of lights up kind of a blue color. But anyway, I replaced all the steppers and all the gauges, laid the new overlay on, and added the stepper for the temp gauge. So on the 03, 04s, and probably the newer ones, they, I think that thing is actually activated in the software, in the computer, so you don't have to like turn anything on or anything like that. I literally just soldered in the new stepper, put the gauge needle on in place, calibrated it, and sent it. And the calibration was pretty much like I plugged it in and turned the key on and let it do a full sweep. So anyway, we'll do kind of a show and tell on how to do that on that SSR. And anyway, guys, I appreciate you sticking by. So hook me up, do 3 things for me. If you like what you're seeing, subscribe, comment, and give me a thumbs up. Y'all have a good one, and we'll catch you on the next one. See ya. What's going on, everybody? It is Saturday night. Yukon's doing a cars and coffee, and I think I'm gonna go check it out. So got the truck and we got it uncorked, and we're gonna go see what we can get into. So let's get over there. I forgot how really cool this thing sounds completely uncorked. It's loud and obnoxious, but it's fun. Tonight, hang out, see what's going on. We'll probably go check out some cars and whatnot, see what we can find, and you know, just kind of get the truck out there a little bit more than it has been now that it's getting closer to streetcar takeover and everything. So that's kind of the big deal of this, what I'm really trying to get done. So anyway, hopefully that'll work out. bet you got set off car alarms. I love this truck. It's so fun. Looks like all the Corvette boys are here.